Yo, welcome to another episode. I am Urel, the handsome, sexy Adonis. And I'm here once again with Lexi.
Hey.
How's everybody doing on this fine day, evening? Horrible what's happening in DC. This is beyond crazy play. The stuff that's going on.
This shit is scary, y'all. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Like, I'm terrified.
Beyond terrified. This is
I'm on the low, like, terrified.
To the Capitol.
And this is Donald Trump tweaking. If you just want to listen to this man. This shit right here.
We'll pause.
This is not how our country is supposed to be. This is not how America is supposed to go.
That there has been
what we're seeing
in the rotunda.
What we saw happen in DC is 100%
that are under our
wrong.
seats.
And 100%, Mr. President, this is 100% your fault. You incited a riot.
I'm sorry. You told them to come on down, Trump.
You did.
You're telling entitled white people to come down in March. They already think that they own every fucking thing. They don't think, and they have no fears of any consequences.
None.
To any of their actions from doing this. Do you get that?
None.
It's when these riots happen and shit goes wrong, it's not the black people that are doing it. It's the fucking obnoxious white people that don't give a fuck about the police.
Nope.
It's them 1,000%, 100% of the time. Who broke into the Capitol building? White people.
Yeah.
And maybe like a couple black people.
And this was just horrible. Like listening to these people play. Listen to how these people were just talking, screaming USA, think they doing the right thing. Play. This is not the right way how you get shit done. This is not democracy. Watching how they just attacking them.
This is not the Boston Tea Party. This is not 17 years.
And yeah, I know. I ain't get to that point yet, but I'm gonna get to that point. Listen. Look at that.
God damn, why aren't you shooting? Like, what is going on?
Like this.
We're at Capitol right now. I know this was yesterday, but like, wow.
Just wow.
And I've stood there at night. I've stood in front of the Capitol building at night when it was completely empty. Let me tell you, it is massive. So I know that there's thousands of people there. I stood right over there. See where that light pole is right there?
This election was overturned by mere allegations from the losing side.
Do you know that you're not allowed to go on the
Our
steps
democracy
of the
would enter
Capitol?
a
Like,
death
that's as
spiral.
far as you can go.
My challenge today is not about the good people of Arizona.
And we'll stand in recess until the call of the chair.
We'll pause.
Protesters are in the building.
Thank you.
They had to call a recess.
It wasn't anything you said, man.
Had to call a recess.
White man in the cowboy hat. They're not even doing anything for those black people who are the fuck down. They're gonna let him go.
Yeah.
Because they don't care. Look, I'm a Republican.
Wow. Look, they pulling them out.
Like,
They let him walk out. Look at that. Door barricaded a whole protest.
We were just told that there has been tear gas in the rotunda, and we're being instructed
This is our government.
to each of us get gas masks that are under our seats.
As the demonstrators approached the United States Capitol grounds, there was a noticeable change in their demeanor. They breached the fencing along the U.S. Capitol grounds and confronted police lines surrounding the building. It was clear that the crowd was intent on causing harm to our officers by deploying chemical irritants on police to force entry into the United States Capitol
like I
building.
saw a lot of cops getting pepper sprayed by the protest, but they got shot.
This is what Democrats. Let me be very clear.
Bitch, you are
The
disgusting.
scenes of chaos at the Capitol
do not reflect a true America, do not represent who we are.
They be bringing out these old ass flags like a motherfucker don't. It's real shit.
Or a small number of extremists dedicated to lawlessness.
I know your pain. I know you're hurt. We had an election that was stolen from us. It was a landslide election, and everyone knows it, especially the other side. But you have to go home now. We have to have peace.
I will not tolerate fake news no more!
That was a strong statement.
Right there.
Yeah, that's gonna become world famous.
I'm not gonna.
That's gonna go fucking that little clip right
To those
there.
who wreak havoc in our capital today,
Yeah.
you did not win.
No.
Violence never wins.
No.
Freedom wins. And this is still the people's house.
Mike
I want to be
Pence,
very
2024.
clear.
I'm there
Those
with
who
him.
perform these reprehensible
Mike Pence
acts
is
cannot be
intelligent as
called
fuck.
protesters.
And people like, I wish he would have
No.
ran for president, man.
These were rioters and insurrectionists, goons and thugs, domestic terrorists.
Yeah. Wow. Real shit. I'm gonna say my opinion in a second. Real shit. If that was a crowd full of black people, it would have been a.
Oh my god, there would have been tanks and all types of shit.
It would have been a bloody massacre.
Everything would have been on fire and all types of shit. But like,
yeah, because it was a crowd full of all right, yes. Before I say it like this, disclaimer. Yes, Trump supporters are not all white people. I know that. Trump supporters are mixed race, black, whites, all of them. I know.
It's predominantly
but
people. We know that. It is what it
how
is.
it just look that they just get a free pass. Like they storming our Capitol, nobody getting popped, nobody getting shot, and nothing. That is beyond crazy. It's
so only
crazy.
only black people go to jail for acting crazy for their democracy.
Yeah, but
Black people can literally peacefully protest in the street.
Yeah.
They don't. It's not.
But we will protest.
These white people violently attack, commit acts of treason, commit acts of violence against federal agents, break and enter onto U.S. government property.
I've been watching so much.
If that would have been a black person, they never would have been made it through the fucking door. They would have been shot on sight by the Secret Service.
For some reason, up to this point, I just been watching so much black documentary of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. Leading up to this point, then this shit happened. And I remember watching while I was watching that, when they was doing a peaceful march, they got the hose sprayed on them by the fire department.
That shit hurts too.
Like, where was any of that shit at? Like, when they hear about protests come from Black Lives Matter or whatnot, even though I don't fully agree with some of the stuff that they might say or not, but that's my own opinion. Who cares? They are in riot gear. Even though they are just going on trying to be peaceful, they are in riot gear. Why I was not in riot gear now? Y'all was already pre-told and pre-known that they was coming to the Capitol.
The president told them to come.
Like, why would y'all not be ready for this? This is getting bad.
This is just like, I'm like, this shit's making me like tear up a little bit.
Play. And this is the comparison. This is
you turned such a beautiful.
Hold on. June 1st is Black Lives Matter in DC. The 6th or 21st is what happened a couple the other day. Look at the difference. They're not at the Capitol on the 1st, 2020. Just look at the difference. The cop is running from them. Look at those cops. Well, let's compare those cops. Them cops are being pushed back. Nobody's shooting at nothing.
They're letting them push them.
Like, look at this shit. And that's what the president did. The president used tear gas and the cops to push them back for a peaceful. They was doing a peaceful protest for them to take a picture. Real shit though. If anybody really do still support Trump, y'all stupid as fuck. Beyond. Like, only thing I agree with you on that nigga about was his economy and his money aspect. Other than that, nah. This I can't agree with this at all. This is making my country look like a piece of this like we are 1%.
I support democracy.
See, this making us to be alive and stuff.
I've been to DC and I've seen all this shit in person. Like, that is the U.S. Capitol building at night is literally the most beautiful building I've ever seen in my life. It's made of like pure marble, and you turn such a sacred democratic institution of our nation into a fucking shit show. And for what? He said, "Come on, like down, like you said, fuck it, let's go."
Y'all all can't.
You know what? I truly understand what people say, like when people blindly follow Trump now.
Yeah. A lot of people do blindly follow Trump. Some people who follow Trump was looking at did their research. That's why everybody who's turned their back on him now are the ones who did their research. We was with you because you was talking some good sense when it comes to money, whatnot. But like, we're not
showing me like
you're acting like
loser, like
not just a sore loser.
Even Mike Pence, like literally, and I repeat this again. I really hope Mike Pence runs for president.
It's not that you being a sore loser, dude. You acting like you making me feel like you acting like a dictator a little bit right now.
Now you're starting to scare me.
Like seriously now, like you're acting like a dictator right now.
Like, I really think that we might need to declare incompetence in Congress by president. Oh my God.
What?
I wonder if Congress is going to try to charge Trump with treason.
Later at the on the 21st? 100%, they 100% he can get charged for that. I think he can get charged for it. Because he kind of incite this to happen.
He incited a riot on the U.S. Capitol grounds.
Yeah.
You incited a riot against the U.S. government, and you're in the government. That is literally the definition of treason.
Yeah.
And we do not take treason in this country lightly at all. Have you looked at Edward Snowden? He literally had to run away and go hide in Russia just so they couldn't get him.
Yeah. This is going. He thought the shit about lock her up was just a joke. It's going to come back on you now, real shit. Biden and them probably going to try to come after your ass on this one. And they rightfully should.
Treason, man.
This was an act of treason.
Shame on every single one of you.
Everybody. 100%.
Yeah, if you all would have came down and like not did this, then it would have been looked at differently. But you literally like ran up into the White House, the Capitol building, like you own the bitch.
Like, real shit. There's this one video I seen on TikTok of this woman literally gave her full name and the state and city she lived in. Bitch, you are stupid as fuck. Because technically you 100% gave the government what you need. The rest of your ass.
Was she inside the Capitol building when she did it?
No, she was outside, but she already admitted to everything you have done.
She's going to jail for federal crimes.
Yeah, that you dumb piece of shit.
They said 50 people were arrested.
And this is not 50 arrested for dead.
How many?
But this is not like.
How many people died from the June 1st protest?
Nobody.
Isn't this time to tell you something?
What?
This is why I do not really consider myself a Republican. I consider myself like independent. Like I'm a libertarian. I'm for democracy. I am for we the people. But we the people does not include breaking and entering and basically breaking all rules that our country is established on. You cannot call yourself a true democratic person if you believe that you can just run up on government grounds and just
do what they
do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Like I just did. Like that was awful. Like what was y'all even thinking about to be doing some dumb shit like that?
Like I don't care if I like Mitch McConnell or Nancy fucking Pelosi. I don't want her to get fucking hurt.
Yeah.
She's like 90,000 years old. That old woman can't take anything. Like, are you guys fucking like half of our Congress, at least, or 80% is like over the age of 60?
Yeah.
So like, what were y'all really gonna run up there and do to a bunch of old people?
Beat them up. That was all about to do? Beat them up?
Go beat up Congress?
Really?
Go beat up your own government? Then what? Now you all are definitely going to jail for the rest of your
So
fucking
y'all
lives?
really want to overthrow our government?
And so what? They're old. What if a few of them die? Now you've got random senators and shit are dying from states. Now they're going to be in fucking scrambles because now they have no representatives.
Alright, let's just say on an off chance that the police did cuff being pussies that day. And they did not get nobody out. And those protesters just made it on an off chance and actually got into somebody.
Oh, then they definitely would have been dead.
No, not that. How fast do y'all think y'all gonna get out of DC before the actual military get them out? Because if y'all would have hurt at least one of those senators, anybody in that building, the military would have been so fast on your ass, and oh my God.
Can I say something? The rest of the world saw what happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, they just made our government look like shit at protecting our buildings.
Yep.
Don't be surprised when we have a terrorist attack soon because of this.
Yep.
How many of y'all think that like the White House and the U.S. Capitol
and they
are like the most secure buildings? Have you never ever seen White House down?
Oh no, they said they found homemade devices too in places.
Like homemade what kind of devices?
Homemade devices. Come on, you know.
Like bombs?
What else would they say about?
Where they find them at? Like where in the Capitol?
I didn't hear. I just heard the report that they found 4 homemade devices and shit.
I'm gonna have to look that up. That's even scarier. Jesus.
What's this one? What is a pro? This
I guess it's already bad enough in this country right now with all the
pro
restrictions
Trump.
and everything. And then what? You're gonna do what? Storm the Capitol and beat up our Congress, and then what is that gonna solve?
Nothing.
What's that doing but making you look disgusting? Like, how dare you? You don't deserve to live under this flag. Period.
No, you really don't. You really don't.
You know that Senate floor that you're under, you know what it sits directly under? The fucking American flag.
Flag. Now look at this one. Trump supporters beating up. Congress Wild Gathering test the 2020 result. Look at that. Why you not beating? Why because like let that be black people? They probably really beating their ass up.
And I heard it wasn't even the cops this time that was throwing the tear gas. It was the fucking people.
Yeah. It was the people, the protesters. Like I said, the protesters was macing the cops too.
Not a single goddamn one of them has their gun drawn. One of the scenes on our tasers, and at least only like 2. He's not even doing shit.
He got his club. They got his billy clubs.
He got his big ass gut. Oh, I see his fucking stripes.
Why he ain't arrested?
Why ain't arrested?
Why he not arrested?
Where's the handcuffs? Why are you saying he's okay?
He
Why
just
aren't you putting your hand on the back of his
neck. Yeah.
Hey guys, nobody said shit. Why aren't you dragging this white bitch to the fucking
ground?
She's literally putting her
hand in your face.
The black man where he shot his ass.
Hell yeah.
She's literally up in his fucking face. Black people can't even like start to come at the police before they get shot.
You're not welcome here. Look at that shit. Look, they ready to fight and hurt people. Between the Trump support. There's a black woman right there. It's a black woman right there. Yep.
We can't even.
Well, before the police in their riot gear get involved, they declared unlawful assembly. Several people were arrested.
But they were all black.
Probably so. Blacks and Hispanic. How come that blonde bitch right there ain't arrested though? A stoner white dude.
Like, why can't anybody just... Our first president said it best. A country divided can never stand.
Nope. At all. No, we can't stand together.
We had no political party affiliation. We refused to take one.
Huh?
George Washington. No political party refused.
Oh, there was a news at the Capitol too.
And honestly, don't the parties basically go against what we're supposed to be? Aren't we supposed to be we the people?
Mm-hmm.
Not us the majority that decide everything?
Right.
That's basically what it is in our country.
Mm-hmm.
It's what most want, not all.
Yeah.
That literally goes directly against our Constitution. Our Congress is literally set up identical to England's, basically. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm. Like, this was an embarrassing day as a United States citizen. I'm embarrassed to even say I ain't one. Like for real. Because we all do know, we keep saying it, I know we beating with a dead horse.
It's fucking over, like,
but
stop. People are dying now getting hurt.
Not that we all know that was a crowd full of blacks. It would have went totally different. Let's think about how that shit would have went if that was Martin Luther King on the day I have a dream. Soon he got done saying that speech, he said, now let's go storm the Capitol. How do you think that shit would have turned out?
And there were way more people then than there were there today.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it was.
Ain't not a goddamn one of them do anything illegal or get arrested.
Nothing.
That was what you call to peacefully assemble. That's how you exercise your Third Amendment rights.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's another one. Look at, like, man, they scaling the walls.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
I really want to know what crack was y'all smoking today. Because y'all need to go back to y'all dealer and get y'all money back.
Why the fuck did Trump wait till all the way at the end, like the next day or the end of the night to say some shit? Like, I knew the minute this shit happened, he was immediately moved into the bunker.
No, he said something about doing this happened.
He did what?
He said something about doing what was happening. He tried to de-escalate the shit, but dude, you already set the fire. Shit, you already gave the 4-year-old the matches and gave him the gasoline.
Don't back up now.
Yeah, shit, go on down that road, rabbit hole now, motherfucker.
There's no way to see. Oh, Tim, you don't light it though. Okay, Mom.
Oh shit, you got that Confederate flag.
Why?
There you go. Hey, there you go. That's how you fuck it all up. Alright, this is crazy.
That is not what the fuck our flag stands for.
No, it does not.
That's literally making me angry right now.
This shit was disgusting.
We do not. The flag's not what the flag stands for. Period.
This shit was disgusting.
I'm still on the Senate floor. Like I never in my life thought I would ever see something try to break into the Senate floor.
A curfew is currently in place.
But a crowd continues to gather tonight to support President Trump. Here are some of the dramatic moments that erupted this afternoon.
Let's look at this one. Let's look at this new report. Like, just fucking wow. I never thought I actually would live to see this shit. Real though, if you are not exercising your right to have a bare arms, you need to get one. It's going to get worse. It's going to get bad. Yeah. Like, look at this, like not one person getting popped. This is not USA, motherfucker. Like, why do y'all, like, out of all the presidents we have ever had, why is y'all sucking these dicks so hard? Is he giving y'all money or something? Like, seriously, I don't see nobody doing this whole with Bush. I mean, he get 8 years. I guess that's okay. That's what it was? Because Trump only did 4 years? And they was mad about that? That's what it is? You know, you don't have to do 8 years. You do get re-elected every 4 years, right? They throwing shit at him. Nobody's getting popped. I could have been a cop that day. I would have been letting motherfuckers out. I would have been letting them out. They tried to maybe kick in the door. It's literally a cop right there. It's literally a cop right there. See him? He's pretty much what? Like he's holding the door for them. Like, black man, you should have started busting. Nigga, they came in your house, stepped on your couch, said fuck your house. Hey, you picked up USA! Like, you looking, niggas, pull your damn gun out there, apparently they're not listening. Yeah. Well, not the first time I've seen it.
No, I've seen it, but like I've never seen like the right thing something for that reason.
Oh yeah, this is pretty.
Like, did you see when the
why are you not shooting?
Why are you running from him? Shoot his fucking ass. He's coming to get you off the star. Nobody is ever going to tell you you're wrong.
You are acting scared.
In the U.S. Capitol. There's no U.S. Capitol police. You guys are what's going on right now. This is a fault on both sides, in my opinion. Now it's the people. It is these pussy ass fucking police.
Yes, too. They all just standing right there.
Like, this is the goddamn United States of America.
Some dramatic
Y'all not barricading the door.
This photo getting a lot of attention tonight.
It was taken inside of the Capitol after those rioters breached the U.S. Capitol doors earlier today. Law enforcement officers, you can see, pointing guns at a door that was vandalized to the House chamber during the joint session of Congress earlier today. The rioters, you can see, they're looking through the broken glass in the window
right there
of the door.
Bam, bitch.
Because right now, sorry, at the end of the day, by me being part of that, being that police force teaming, by y'all all doing this. As soon as y'all walked in front, y'all walked in this building, and y'all on this rah-rah shit, in my mind, y'all all traitors. Every single one of y'all.
This is like this.
So I'm not finna stand in the door with my gun is pointing at you.
No, they're not traitors. Well, they are.
No, they all traitors to me. Every single one of them. Because
and the police.
When you
not
the police yet. I know. I'm talking the crowd first.
Yeah.
Before, when y'all was outside the building, I wouldn't consider y'all traitors. But the moment y'all walked in those doors and y'all was still carrying on how y'all was doing, and then we gotta barricade ourselves inside the chamber room. Oh, if your face is peeking through that window, little people, I'm busting it. And I'm busting everybody.
When they're there fighting these protesters or fucking terrorists were there.
They are literally.
They said that they were there fighting for American rights and values. So like what?
Walking around
your
with
American rights are breaking in. Like I don't get. Like everything you did was just so anti-American.
Everything.
We don't own everything. We don't run everything. What you are doing is exactly what the fuck we try to establish this country away from.
Yep.
We want to be free people.
Yep.
Not have somebody just come up in our face telling us what the fuck to do. And then these motherfucking police are just standing around literally with some with their arms crossed. These three motherfuckers standing right here at the fucking Senate door. The minute I saw this motherfucker pop his head through, I'm blasting his ass back.
Yep. And y'all just standing there.
Y'all just standing there like ain't shit happening. What, because you're on camera? Shoot his motherfucking ass. You're white, he's white, ain't nobody gonna say shit. Move on.
The fuck? Like I said,
and you're not telling me not a goddamn single one of these protesters didn't have a gun.
No, they all had
guns. So you're
guns.
telling me people with guns, like this is an embarrassment to the security of our government.
Oh, 100%.
This is an embarrassment.
An embarrassment.
Like these buildings are what? Because there was a lot of them. Well, don't you guys have a lot of? It's the.
Like for real shit, y'all 100%. Like out of all the police force that we should have, that should be the strongest in this country, it should 100% be the police in DC. All that police force and law enforcement, government for what FBI, all that stuff is there.
No, it's because there's an attack on the police right now that they're too violent against people. So they're all fucking afraid right now to lose their job. Because guess what, people, that y'all don't think these motherfuckers have families they gotta go home to.
Yeah,
too.
that is one reason.
That's a huge reason. Like I have a family to feed.
That could be one reason why the council was like that.
Like legit, and everything that's going on is the media, it's the Capitol building. They know the whole world is gonna be watching this shit.
But we can ask the same question. If you want us to use that same scenario, would it still been the same way if those people was black?
No, it wouldn't have been. If they would have shot the fuck out of those white people, nothing actually would have happened. You want to know why? They're white people.
Yeah. But
what white people don't do? Blame shit on people that we know when somebody else actually did something wrong. They stormed the Capitol building. I'm surprised they weren't shot when they tried to step their foot in the door. That was literally my impression of how our government is.
Yeah, but I don't see the black people. I don't see black America actually trying to invade.
No.
And to do that shit. Like, where that, like that just...
Because it's the exact opposite. Stupid. Black people are afraid of the police and white people are not.
But it's not that. No, it's not. It has nothing to do about being afraid of the police. It's just that we, and I'm not saying that we as black people are smart like that. I'm not saying like that. But I'm just saying that's counterproductive what you're trying to get done. So the leader of any black movement, because as a black movement, you're already trying to work an uphill battle. Storming the Capitol or the White House, that would work against what you're trying to establish. Especially if that was black people, and we're trying to get away from the image that you think we are.
I don't get it though. What the fuck did you think you were gonna do? Go in there and like make demands or something?
I don't know. Let me finish this point real quick. If we're black people, we already, by us being black, we already trying to get out the stigmatism that black people are dangerous. Sure. All that, if that was a crowd full of black people, yeah, it probably would have turned bloody. And mainly why? Because the stigma, not because of the police.
No, because they're automatically on heightened alert that they think the black people are going to do something bad.
Yeah, because
they're already in like beast mode. So like any little thing is going to set them the fuck off.
And blacks would have did that. It'd be like, you see, we told you, this is how blacks always act. We knew it. We knew it. That's why blacks were not doing shit like that, because we on that alert. Like, no, we're not. We're not violent like that. The fuck you talking about? That's not us. At all. This is fucking crazy. Well, let's get to one more. Now, this is from who these people from? Now this is a British. I think this is a British.
And black people also know that.
What I said?
For 4 years, we have witnessed turmoil in America, but nothing quite like this. The pro-Trump crowd fought with the police, trying to break through their lines.
How drunk were you, bitch?
Intoxicated by the unlikely prospect of reversing America's election outcome. We watched as the standoff continued for at least an hour.
There's like this overtone the election.
Tear gas canisters were fired from the very stage on which Joe Biden will be inaugurated.
Disagree to the vote, but that's only if it was tied, which it wasn't.
So what was the plan? Kidnap them, make
police officers. This was a losing
battle. What do you mean kidnap my? You know what? Maybe that was the plan.
Exactly
they were going for Pence. That's why they stormed the Capitol.
But in no way is this a surprise. It has been
that day.
Pence did change rhetoric. Pence did.
That is the one day in his presidency where he is basically what's about to happen.
Pence did just tell Trump to suck his dick.
We followed the aggrieved and infuriated Trump supporters as they stormed the building.
Have you noticed Trump rarely ever talks about Mike Pence?
Yeah.
And doors
I really do not think Mike Pence likes him. You know, I wish he would have ran for president instead of Trump. Oh, look how cool it is! Vandalized property.
They're not vandalizing the property. They're vandalizing our fucking Capitol.
I know, but it's just like, what the fuck are you screaming at, Hillbilly? Like, what the fuck are you so angry about? What has been so hard in your white life?
Look at the thing. There you go, black
the very heart of the Congressional building. Of storming Congress itself.
Because they work for us.
No, they don't.
They don't steal it from us. They don't get to tell us we didn't see what we saw.
What did you say?
We were good people. The government did this to us. We were normal, good, law-abiding citizens, and you guys did this to us. We want our country back. We are protesting for our freedom right now. That's the difference.
What the fuck are you saying right now?
They reached and entered the Speaker's office itself.
What the fuck are
Although
you white
Nancy
people?
Pelosi and other lawmakers had already been evacuated to safety.
Here you go, brother.
As we filmed,
Stop it,
protesters tore down Pelosi's
the fuck out.
And
Wow,
so
they
here
were
we
Nancy
are
Pelosi
inside the halls of Congress. This is exactly what so many anticipated, and yet the Capitol Hill police are doing their best, but failing to control the situation.
They ain't doing how they feel. They did shit.
They know that they changed the rules mid-game, and they're not being held accountable, and that's a shame.
What's your message to the Capitol Hill police and to lawmakers here?
This is our country. This is our house.
No, what are you talking about? It's such a house.
This is our country.
Inside the chamber itself, there was chaos.
This is all of our
Agents
country.
hastily
This is
blocking the
everybody's
doors with
country.
furniture to keep the protesters out. Officers ready to open fire as a last resort.
That's gonna be the first one.
In the galleries, people took shelter.
A
A great constitutional showdown in Congress.
That's when the person got shot.
Madam Speaker and members of Congress, pursuant to the Constitution and the laws of the United States.
A little earlier, the passions in America's political schism were on display as Trump loyalists acted to stop the certification.
I rise up for myself and 60 of my colleagues to object to the counting of the electoral ballots from Arizona.
But I would urge to both sides perhaps a bit less certitude and a bit more recognition that we are gathered at a time when democracy is in crisis.
But the plea to suspend certification of the election was fiercely contested by the leader of the Senate, who broke definitively with Trump.
This election were overturned by mere allegations from the losing side, our democracy would enter a death spiral.
Yes, it would.
It really would.
We'd never see the whole nation accept an election again.
100 miles away in Delaware, President-elect Joe Biden pleaded for the intervention of the one man who could halt this.
I call on President Trump to go on national television now to fulfill his oath and defend the Constitution.
He is not going to be invited to no president parties after you get out.
To storm the Capitol, to smash windows, to occupy offices, the floor of the United States Senate, rummaging through desks.
And Trump ain't say shit to after Biden's told him to say something.
House of Representatives, threatening the safety of duly elected officials. It's not protest, it's insurrection.
Indeed, amid the chaos of this afternoon, shots were fired.
That was she got shot right there.
And one protester badly wounded.
That was she got shot.
The circumstances are not clear.
How'd you get
But it is
bitch?
proof of how perilous it remains here tonight.
Sorry for the rude talk. I'm gonna back that up.
This morning, the president spoke to the crowd in front of the White House, repeating his
I
full
know
claim
that was
that the election was stolen.
He was just saying, I ain't mean sorry, bitch. I know I was sorry.
do not want to see our election victory stolen by emboldened radical left Democrats, which is what they're doing, and stolen by the fake news media. That's what they've done and what they're doing. We will never give up. We will never concede. It doesn't happen. You don't concede. There's theft
Period.
The cost of that rhetoric is increasingly clear.
Yeah, I said it. I'm glad you didn't win, your asshole.
As crowds tonight are still swirling around Congress.
And that's
America's long journey as a stable democracy appears to be in genuine doubt.
Told you your vote was stupid. Huh? Now you committed now?
Yeah. Really?
It took it all the way before she made a official 4 years for her finally admit that her vote was stupid. But anyway, yeah, real shit though. What? Give me the finger. Mad about that?
No, but you're right. Like that. This is disgusting. No, it's not that my vote was stupid. Like what you did, Trump, is. I hope I hope you get brought to court for treason.
Really
I legitimately do. And I hope you go to trial for fucking murder of that young woman. Because you are the fucking reason she died.
Yeah,
you
all
let
four.
her do her
Not
thing.
just her.
All four of them.
Yeah.
I hope you get charged with 4 counts of aggravated murder.
Yes, he really should. Period.
Inciting riots and inciting panic. I hope trespassing, treason, unlawful abating,
And
I really hope every single one of those goddamn police gets fired.
Every cop.
Every single fucking one of you. And they go hire a black guy between the ages of 18 and fucking 22.
Because
just
y'all
to shit on you.
Cause y'all, that was just horrible. I don't even feel safe that my government is protected. At all. It's take at least 6 to 7 minutes. If you don't know that, then you just dumb. But it take at least 6 to 7 minutes for our military to actually get to DC.
You can hate Congress.
So hold on, get the back. It would take 6 to 7 minutes for our military to actually get to DC.
First of all, why the fuck aren't they in DC?
No, because they're around. They're around South DC.
These are capitals where our president is. Why is there not some special elite military Rambo unit at all times either like that?
That's already part of the White House already. But it's taking at least 6 minutes to get our real military there. You trying to tell me in 6 minutes our Capitol Police Force cannot protect this shit? At all? They taking Nancy Pelosi name off her fucking desk? Seriously?
She is Speaker of the House. They took her name off the engraved monolith on the door.
Police not doing a damn thing.
You can hate Nancy Pelosi, you can hate her politics, but I hate her too. I don't hate her. I hate her politics. I still respect the woman, the fact that she's the Speaker of the House. What is wrong with you people?
Seriously.
I hate Joe Biden's guts. I don't want him to die.
And I'm fearing for that man's life.
I really am now, and I'm fearing Trump's too.
Not Trump. I don't give a damn.
I don't give a damn, but don't be surprised that motherfucker gets shot too.
I don't know. I know.
Wouldn't it be some shit if Biden and Trump both got shot?
Why would Trump get shot? Seriously, in this scenario, why one? I don't give a rat's ass for that traitor. The fuck? If I literally wait so right now, excuse my language, I'm calling him a traitor. If I wake up right now and we hear some scenario that President Trump was shut down, I'm not gonna feel bad about a tear or not. Because to me, after what occurred the other day in the mayor at the Capitol, he's a traitor. I don't give a damn about him. I wouldn't care. I don't see why anybody would shoot him.
Is there some kind of law that he can be immediately impeached?
No.
Can he be jailed while president?
No. I don't see no reason why he would get hurt at all.
Okay, let me tell you.
The only person I'm worried about is Joe Biden.
No, can I tell you my scenario?
What?
There are just as many strong Americans, white male Americans, who hate Trump, who are just as strong.
They are not going to pop him.
I know.
Because they have no reason to. They can hate him or they would have no reason to. Don't chew him.
Yeah, but Biden though, on the other story, there was definitely a bunch of crazy ass.
Because look what you saw. You don't see nobody from Joe Biden's side doing that shit when Trump was in office.
Joe Biden is definitely gonna have to have heightened security.
Look at what we seeing from pro-Trumpers when he about to get out of office in a week. This is what we seeing now. This is why I fear for his life. I don't give a rat's ass about Donald Trump at all. I fear for Joe Biden's life.
They're gonna have Joe Biden completely encased in plexiglass when he gets sworn in on the steps.
He probably not even gonna be able to walk down the streets.
Oh fuck no.
He ain't gonna walk down the street like Obama did.
This shit literally just happened.
Yeah, he ain't walking down.
He's already on heightened security.
Yeah, he ain't walking. He ain't going nowhere.
I can guarantee wherever he is right now, he's not above ground.
Wow. Just thought about something though. Something that TT said. This is also something that we were saying back during the election.
What?
About how old Joe Biden is and was he incompetent and whatnot, and that they was just trying to pass the stuff to Kamala Harris. Conspiracy. This is all could be all set up for them to give it to Kamala Harris. And that conspiracy is that they're conspiring to execute Something our president.
Execute.
I didn't want to say that word. That's why I said it like that.
Oh.
Our president. I didn't want to incite it.
It's really scary times in America right now.
Yeah.
You know?
This is very scary.
If you don't live in this country, like, don't come here for a while.
And the rest of the world is laughing at us right now.
Like, this shit, I mean, like, protests and stuff like this happens all over the world, but, like, it's just been bad for a long time.
No protests like this have ever happened in America.
Like, violent, like, ongoing protests, and it's just getting worse and worse.
I can't think of no protests from America.
You know, like, we've had protests, but, like,
from
they're not like this.
From 1900 until now, no protest was like this ever in America. From 1900 to now.
They did burn the White House down in the 1800s.
I know that's different.
Yeah.
I said from the 1900 until now.
That was literally probably the last time that people have ever tried to do any shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they burnt the White House down.
Yep.
That's why the White House is white. It used to be brown.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. It was in the 1700s?
No, that was in 1800s. George.
That was like the early 1800s.
George Washington didn't never stay in the White House.
Yeah, it hadn't
It
been built.
hadn't been built. Or the Brown House, our house, in-house, penthouse, back house.
And it was
White
only,
House.
you know, when you look at the White House, it's 3 sections, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
It was only that middle section.
I know.
But, like,
This is I'm about to end this episode, but
it's a shameful day in America right now, man.
yes, it really is. You lost, Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump, you lost. Give up. Now you might be facing real jail time when you actually get out of office officially. Because I don't see how this is not considered treason on any level.
Hashtag lock him up.
Like seriously, I don't see how this is not. I don't see how you not breaking your oath. How you by inciting a riot. I don't see how on and then not just a riot on any part of the country, just in the capital.
I'm not just saying this because I'm mad. Like, I see legitimate charges being brought against him. If anything, he incited a fucking riot. If anything, at the littlest level, he incited a fucking riot. This isn't a protest. This was a riot. An ambush.
Yep. But I'm in it right here. I'm Uriel. It's Lexi.
Peace.
Like, subscribe. Comment down below if you like my episode. And peace.